Hi viewers, how are you? I hope all of you will be happy and you will be busy in composing poetry and sharing of your views. As Shelley says that I fall upon the thorns of life and I bleed it. And Keats says that I want to fly with thieves, not created by Bacchus in his parts, but with the viewless wings of poesy. Or where somewhere he says that where beauty cannot catch her lustrous eye, where youth becomes spectre thin and die. So today we are going to discuss the genres of English literature, but before going to start with the main topic, I like to explain to all the learners of English literature that English literature is mainly divided into three genres: poetry, prose and drama. So today we are concerned with the types of poetry. Poetry is a systematic process, is the process of expression, is the process of sharing the internal views, ideas with the readers as well as with the listeners. Mainly poetry is divided into two major classes. One is called romantic poetry and the other is called classical poetry. Romantic poetry is subjective in nature, in which the poets express their own feelings, emotions and wishes and desires. But classical poetry is based on the theme of preaching and teaching. So today we are going to discuss lyrical poetry, then there is dramatic poetry. There are so many types, but today I have selected that today we will explain that what is meant by lyric. Lyrical poetry is the main head, which is consisted of sonnet and ode and other types, but today we will explain sonnet. Sonnet, remember that where there is the word lyric, that will always be dealing with subjective poetry, and it will always be dealing with personal feelings, and most of the time it deals with natural objects. The word sonnet is derived from the Greek word, or lyric is derived from lyrikos. Lyrikos is the origin of the word lyric, which is taken from Greek word, and in Greek language lyrikos means singing to the lyre. Lyre is a musical instrument, and lyric was introduced in 16th century. These are the types of poems which start with I. I means first person pronouns are used by the poets because they are going to express their own feelings and emotion with the readers and with the listener. It has single mood. Single mood means that if the lyric starts, or if the sonnet starts with the happy mood, it ends in the happy mood. If the sonnet or lyrical poetry starts with the sorrowful mood, it will end with the sorrowful mood. It is personal, subjective, as we have already explained. It has 14 lines. Sonnet, it has 14 lines. It has regular rhyme scheme, and the types of the sonnets are Petrarchian. Petrarch. He was an Italian poet. His real name was Francisco Petrarca, and the structure of the Petrarchian sonnet is consisted of octave, which is consisted of 8 lines, and the octave of the Petrarchian sonnet explain or state the main theme, and then the last 6 lines are known as SAJJAD, which is the resolution of the poem. There are other types of sonnets as well. Shakespearean sonnet, you know that he wrote more than 100 sonnets. Then Miltonic sonnet. And remember that there is always a regular rhyme scheme of all the sonnets, but the Petrarchian sonnet will follow this rhyme scheme structure. In octave, there will be A, B, B, A, B, B, A. While in SAJJAD, it will be C, D, E, C, D, and E. Now come to the practical examples in analysis of the sonnet, which is written by William Wordsworth, and the title of the sonnet is London 1802. This is a sonnet in which Wordsworth expresses his gratitude, likeness and love for Milton. Milton was a great poet. He wrote the world famous epic that is Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained. So we are going to find out that either this rhyme scheme is applicable or not. So it starts Milton, sign of exclamation. It means that Wordsworth is addressing Milton. Thou is archaic word. It is used for the new word you. Thou should be living at this hour. He is feeling that it is a golden era in England, and if you were living at this state, you would enjoy the environment of England. England had need of tea. She is a fin of stagnant water, altar, sword and pen, fireside the heroic wealth of hall and bower. So, A, B, fen and ben, pen, B, B, and bower and R, A, B, B, A. So, the first rule is completed, that in octave it follows A, B, B, A. Now come to SAJJAD. Thy soul was like a star and dwelt apart. Thou hadst a voice whose voice was like the sea. So did thou travel on life's common way. So apart is represented by C, the C is represented by D, and the way is represented by E. So in SAJJAD, C, D, E rhyme scheme is followed. So dear student, it was a minor introduction to lyrical poetry, and in lyrical poetry then we come to the sonnet. So study it and try to read. When you read more and more, you know that Bacon says that reading make the full man. Until and until you will not go for study. Don't study through the process of skimming. Try to study using the process of scanning, detailed study. Try to find out the hidden themes, the hidden ideas. Then you will be able to be fluent in English literature. It is a universe in itself. You cannot discover it in a day. You cannot discover it in a month. It takes years, even it takes centuries to discover it. So please study in detail with full attention. It's very interesting literature. You will come to know a lot about the human civilization, the human thoughts and the human personality. So wish you best of luck. Subscribe the channel please for further videos. Thank you very much.